your axe at the door. We haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. We've got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale.
So we can get started on just random shopping and stuff.
Hey. Where do I hear you? Talking to your iPad.
Yeah, probably.
Is everybody ready?
Yo, mama.
Yes. Maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, I said yes.
I'm
But
ready.
nobody responded after I said yes, so I said maybe.
That's when you're supposed to say, I can't hear you! Are you ready?
Can you
Let's
hear
get
me?
ready to rumble!
Can you hear me now?
Say what? One
Hmm?
I dare.
Huh? What?
I don't think you can be heard very well through my mic.
I can hear him. It's just a little lower.
I was waiting for a ray of enfeeblement in response.
Oh. I think he's
To
on his phone.
His threat.
Ray of silence.
Oh, that would be cool. You just target a person of the silent spell. That'd be nice.
It's you have muteness, poopness. I don't know. They either become mute or they poop themselves.
What?
Very similar to blindness deafness.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Because it can't come out the mouth. It's gotta go somewhere.
Okay, well, are we gonna buy a house?
Do you have your house ready? Your ideal home?
Not on the iPad.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that.
Well, I mean, not
next time.
here.
Let's get the other stuff done then.
Get food on the floor tonight.
You can go to the trade ward to find all your trading needs. Is that what you want to do?
Yes. Is that where we want to go to see the lawyer? Or the financial advisor or whatever? Or do we want to go to the Adventurers Guild first?
Whichever.
Or do we want to get a bunch of magic bags of holding?
Yeah.
You probably redistribute some funds if you get some bags.
Okay,
Yeah,
then let's do that.
that sounds good.
Magic store first.
Alright, all three of you are heading in?
Yep.
Yes.
So
We left
you,
Cassidy with the horse. With the Lucy.
Ouch.
You see?
you could... Do you want to leave some of your money in the hotel room so you don't have to drag it all around town?
I think I'd be fine with that.
That way you don't have to
Yeah.
bring your horse with you and deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have however much that those two bags, well, 480 worth of gold. But you managed to go to the trade ward. It's after having breakfast and whatnot, of course. It's pretty busy. You are like mid-morning. And there's traders shouting, selling their wares, a lot of haggling and whatnot. and you manage to find a shop where you can buy items less crowded, so you're not just like whipping out these massive amount of finances. And it is called maybe it's animanting. And you even though it's kind of a chill late winter morning, you step inside and you immediately feel a lot of heat and humidity like, on you. It seems like it's a well-warm shop, and you enter and see this fine folk. There is a shorter, probably around 3.5 to 4 feet individual, wrapped in leathers and feathers and leaves and whatnot, tending to some of the items in the shop. And you walk in and see all these items just hanging out around everywhere. And when you're kind of like browsing the shelves, the individual sees you and with a hop in his step goes down the steps to greet you and says, "Hello, welcome, welcome. Is there anything you would like to purchase from me today? Is there anything that you're looking for? Let's start with that."
Yes. Do you have any bags of holding?
Well, that is a very popular item. We do try to keep good stock. How many are you looking to purchase?
200.
200?
No.
No.
Let's see, maybe 2 or 3? I would think.
Well, 2 is a good number because that's what I got.
Wonderful.
How much?
Well, if you are just looking to buy straight off, it's 500 gold each.
I look at Delta. And I'm like, I think that sounds reasonable.
Do I know if that sounds reasonable?
If you want, you can make
Add
a
it to your tab.
history check or an insight.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Okay.
The ballpark of where it is.
Yes, that sounds good.
Wonderful, wonderful. We can start with that and have, when you exit, you can put all your stuff in these bags. Is there anything else you'd like?
Do you happen to have any, oh, what are they called? Gauntlets of... I think they're called gauntlets of ogre strength or giant strength?
Oh. I believe so. I can double check for you. If you want to think about what else you need, I can go look for those. And he kind of hops back up the stairs and gathers 2 very lavish-looking bags, and starts to. He puts one around each shoulder and starts to kind of like hop around the shop, observing and looking for the gauntlets.
All right, it's 500 gold. How much is that in plat?
I have 500 gold.
It's 500 gold each, and we're buying two, so I'll give.
I have
I think that you should probably wait to see what the final total will be.
yeah.
You can just set them all to the side and say that we will.
I think that sounds good.
One plat equals 100 gold, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You hear some clanking from behind the shop. Well, as he's gathering some things and hops back down. He has the two bags on his shoulders, and he's holding a pair of gauntlets in his hand. And he says, "These will increase your strength by quite a bit if you're lacking. I believe that's what you're looking for."
I would like to do a Arcana check to make sure that it is what I'm looking for.
All right, make an Arcana. Well, he seems to know what he's talking about. He's got two bags of holding on his shoulders, and there's quite a few magic items in here, so if he knows his stuff, it's probably what you're looking for.
All right, I believe so. That looks good. How much?
For these, I will part with them for 450.
Okay.
I can put them in the bag for safekeeping for now. It seems like you're in the market to spend quite a bit.
I will actually hold on to them.
Oh.
I'll put them on now. So.
Well, let's wait until
Yeah,
you
that's
make
not
your
gonna happen.
purchase, and then I'll...
Oh, right. Do you have a till? Or is there a register in the room? Like a kind of a checkout area?
He pulls a pouch from his waist and pulls out a small notebook and a quick pen. And he starts writing down totals. Would you like to buy the gauntlets now so you can put them on?
Yes, I would love to.
Oh,
I take my backpack off and open it up and start raffling through, and I find my little coin pouch, and I pull out 400 and you said 50?
yes.
450? I pull out 450 gold coins.
Oh, quite the quick purchaser. Alright. He will, kind of like, I suspect this is gonna be an issue with all these, coinage.
I'm sorry, did you want... I do have some plat on me if you would prefer that. I could give you 5 plat if you have change.
Yes, again, the issue with, mini coins. One moment.
Okay.
Or we
He'll,
could just
like,
wait
quickly hop.
until we have everything that we were looking for. And then, you know.
Maybe she wants to spend her own money for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have my own money.
He'll go back and grab a large satchel back. So, if you would like to start counting them, placing them
Hello?
I'm trying to figure out.
in this satchel, he'll place it on the counter right here. So
I'll
that
start
when,
counting.
Yeah, when all this is done, you have that ready.
I'll start counting out the 450 gold coins, and it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm sure it'll take me a few minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of coins. And for the two of you, with it depth the bag. Delta, Guryev. The iPad is silenced.
It's that silenced and deafened.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, I'm trying to talk to Taylor without disturbing what's going on really quick.
Okay.
We're dealing with the sound issue.
I'll say Khalas, you count it all out, leaving it in nice, easily counted stacks of coins, and he
Yeah, I
hands
leave it
you-
in stacks of 50.
Those are tall stacks.
Yeah.
He will hand you the gauntlets. I believe you polished your armor the night before, right?
Yeah.
He'll say,
Yeah, I cleaned it up.
These nice new gauntlets will go with this tiny new armor. I hope you enjoy them.
Oh, thank you. And what are these gauntlets? These are the
Yes, those are the ones you asked for.
uh,
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
gauntlets of ogre power. And let me make sure. Fire's Attunement.
Sweet.
What were you asking?
I didn't.
No.
Oh. Were you asking Taylor something?
Or you?
I was asking either of you if you wanted to purchase something.
Yeah.
Can you send me that list that I pasted to you, because I don't have it in the iPad version of Discord. Do you... have any spell scrolls at all?
I am not the kind of stop to spell magic of that sort. You'll have to go to the mage ward. They tend to have their all their scrolls hidden in there. They don't trust anyone outside of the ward.
Those darn mages.
I know. I mean, they do help me. I send commission orders to purchase bags of holding. So they make it for me and enchant it and send it over, but can't make any money off their scrolls or books.
What about, I'm looking for a spice pouch that, you know, I can pull different spices out of. Like a magical one.
A magical? I was gonna send you to the culinary side. Do you know what exactly it does?
Let me see if I can recall. Sorry, it's something I heard about from a friend. It has charges, and I can use it to retrieve seasonings. Just typical seasonings, you know, salt and pepper and such. And it regains charges every day.
So does it work like the normal bag of holding, but where you reach inside and ask for it something?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
I believe I have that.
Like, I could say, I need some salt, and reach in and get some salt out.
That's very helpful.
Yes.
Not too much of a fan of salt myself, but other people have their preferences.
It's just an example.
That might be a harder one to search for, and just, if you think of something else, just yell and tell me, and I might be able to find it, but I will go search for that spice pouch.
Alright.
I'll just back into the back area. Here's some rummaging in drawers and cupboards. After a little bit of time, you hear, "Aha! Yes!" And you'll bound back to the group, holding a emerald green small pouch. It's like a mini bag of holding for spices only. I'd be able to part with it for about 100 gold.
I mean, surely you could give us some kind of small deal for purchasing so many things.
We'll figure that out once you gather all your things together.
What about some goggles of night?
Those are very helpful to see in the dark.
Or
do believe I have something like that.
Or maybe a luck stone?
Feeling unlucky lately?
At times.
I have had someone come in and sell one, so I believe that I have one of each of those. He'll start bounding around and gathering certain items from the wall and from shelves. With each item that he grabs, he'll put it into one of the bag of holding.
Does he have like normal stuff also? Or just magical stuff?
It looks like he has just magical things.
Okay.
The goggles used to be mine, but since I stopped being an inventor, I decided to clean them up and sell them myself. They'll run you about 300 gold. The luck stone's a bit more expensive at 400.
Okay.
Is that all for what you need?
I was wondering if you had a shield that provides extra protection.
A shield for what?
Extra protection.
Have to.
Like, any kind of, shield that helps out?
I hear all of that.
Does anything extra?
No, I am. You have a normal.
I have to go. Hold on.
A normal extra strong shield.
Hang on. He's going to the other room.
Okay.
You have normal shields, but then you also can have a shield that is better at being a shield, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that's what magic items are. They're just normal items that are better at doing the job than normal items. I suppose an enchanted shield would do. I have some extra strong, but if you're looking for just better at blocking, I have one shield that will provide two levels of armor better than a normal shield.
That does sound what I am looking for. Yes.
That will run. Ooh, that's a bit pricier. I think about 4,000 gold.
Okay. And then I think it's definitely what I want. Do you take You take payment plans, like financing.
Well, with my kind of business, I gotta have it up front.
I can probably arrange for that to happen.
I don't expect everyone to buy all this stuff all at once. Normally they come in to buy one thing at a time, but if you can handle it, it's totally fine with me.
Yeah, it should be doable. I have to move some money around, but I can probably make it happen.
Alright, you'll hop into the back. You hear a little bit of clattering of metal on metal, and you'll hop back out with a tower shield that is kind of like shimmering, extra sparkly. And is that everything?
That's all for me, I think, for now.
I think I might. Because I'm looking for something to help me either stay alive longer, like make me, I don't know, more resilient in battle. Either something to, I guess, keep me from dying, or to help keep other people from dying.
Well, that's getting into the realm of necromancy. It's not exactly well-used magic. If you're looking to protect people, I would have to say go to a temple. Sometimes they have some items that are more for helping others. This is kind of help yourself kind of shop. But if you're thinking about keeping yourself alive, of course you got the seal. But there is a item that if you're on your last bit of strength, it help you just that little bit.
How so?
Well, if you find yourself just that the shield that you just got isn't quite enough, and you seem to be taking too many hits, you go down. You want to spend some time with Mr. Ground. Then you don't feel like kind of going toward the light. This will keep you in the darkness, as it were.
I mean, I do prefer dark. It's much quieter normally. Is it like do I have to wear it, or can I just like put it in my pocket, or like how do I have to? What does it look like?
Keep it close to your heart.
Okay, so it's like a tattoo.
I don't do tattoos here. You'll have to go somewhere else with that. It is an item. One sec. Hop over here. Rummage in a drawer for a moment. Grab an item and hop out. It holds out a necklace to you. It looks like it has 3 rubies enclosed in some hands, and this will really help. It is a Perith. Sorry, it's a bit difficult to speak sometimes with these items. Perith of Wound Closer.
Oh. Fascinating.
It also helps when you're taking a short rest to like feel
That's something
better.
quite a useful item.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I will. I think about. It's not too bad. 375 gold.
You said 375?
Yeah.
Okay, that is doable. Do you have any I guess we don't actually need those, do we? Yes, I think. I mean, if I also get the shield, like I don't know, is there anything you can maybe do for me? I do plan on surviving a lot longer now. I will definitely be coming back.
Yeah. Well, tell your friends about me. My shop is open. It's not always that busy. Not everyone can stand the heat, especially in the summer. But I like the business, of course.
Okay, I will get the shield and the amulet.
All right. So there's 3 of you. Are you all together, or are you paying separate? One person can have one bag.
well,
One person can have
We
the
are
other.
all together. I already paid you for my gauntlets. I
Right.
believe the bags are kind of a group purchase, though. Is that right? Is that what we're doing?
It's only if you want. I mean, whatever.
I mean, I'm fine chipping in, like, let's see, 500 each, and we're getting 2, so it's a total of 1,000 gold. Let's divide that by 3.
I don't know how much I have in my coifers, but I could say that I sent money along with you guys
Okay.
to help with purchasing.
So that's 250 gold each from the 4 of us. So I will hand Delta
For what?
to
For the 2
Platinum.
bags.
Yeah, for the 2 bags. 250 each for us to chip in, as since it's like it's a community. It's a group purchase. So I'm
That is-
giving Delta 3 platinum from what I have on my person.
I'll just subtract that from Gwen's inventory. Okay, well that's for the 2 bags, yes. Well for the necklace and the seal, that's 4,375, and then for the goggles, the stone, and the spices, that is 800.
Okay.
I will pay for the. I don't know. Well, you said 800 for everybody, or what was 800? Sorry.
250 from each for both bags.
800 is me.
Oh, okay.
Good thing we're purchasing bags of holding. Reusable bags. So we don't get charged for, you know, the bags when we go to, like, other stores and stuff.
The platinums are how many gold each?
100.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just making sure.
So you pay up and start counting coins, either platinum or gold.
Yep.
Cool. And though it takes some time, I wonder if there's like a D&D coin counting thing. You know how there's like cash counting machines?
Mm-hmm.
Probably is.
I mean,
so in a coin
there's
box,
coin counters.
in a cash room like that they have at department stores and such, it's basically a room that has the safe in it and it has all the money. And what they have you do when you have to count it every day is you weigh the coins, because you weigh a roll and then you weigh all the coins until they equal that roll, kind of a thing. But yeah, then there is the counting. There's also like a special scale that counts dollar bills.
Well, there's
It
also
goes by
like
weight.
machines where, kind of like the Coinstar works, where you put in a bunch of coins and it feeds them through like a line so they can't be like stacked or next to each other.
Yeah.
And the smaller ones fall first. So it goes by size. So the quarters are last, or whatever is largest, right? If you have more than that. And then based on how many fall through, or maybe it weighs them after that, I'm not really sure. But there's machines that do it that way too. Because then you can roll them afterwards.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those machines. I loved playing with it as a kid.
He probably has a scale though.
That's true, yeah. A large scale for the things. That sounds reasonable. A scale. It's so much easier.
I remember using a scale when I worked at McDonald's to count the teals, because we had to count our own teals and then they had to be checked by the manager.
Oh, we never weighed ours. That's so weird to me. Not any of the places that I've worked.
We did. I mean, I worked at the cash box in the back office of Sears for like 2 years. And I got to count all the monies.
Oh,
And then I had to
God.
do the deposits. But yeah, we just used a scale, and it like was a special scale that
Wait, when did you work at Sears?
I worked at Sears from 2008 to 2011.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that was like almost 4 years. So I was hired near the end of 2008. I was only like 15 hours, if that. But I would like, you know, it was so easy to count the safe room. So I would be I was supposed to work from like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. But I would be done by noon with like everything that I'm supposed to do, including just cleaning the office and organizing. But yeah, they just used a scale. And then if the scale like seemed off, like it would say like, oh, there's one more dollar, then I'd have to like count all of the stuff out and make sure it was correct.
Alright, so you weigh out your money for his items, and you get the 2 bags of holding and the various other items for it. Some of them require attunement.
Yeah. We can only attune during a short rest, correct?
No, I mean, it takes an hour, so technically it is a short rest to attune, but it's not one and the same kind of thing.
Yeah. I have my gauntlets on, but I don't have them checked to get the effect because I'm not attuned to them. I will attune to them during lunch or dinner or something.
The stone and the wound closure necklace do require attunement, but I don't think anything else does. Okay, if you're finished, he'll bid you adieu.
Bye! Thank you!
Farewell. Enjoy our money.
Job's done.
Tell your friend about maybe an adamantine. And you head through the door back into the busy streets with less coin and more stuff. So what next?
Now to the lawyer. Or accountant or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head further north into the northward and are searching for the note that the Udyr gave you about Zalbore.
I think I had it, maybe.
the name of the company is the Green Room, which is also printed on the card. So you head north looking for that area, and you find a fairly stable, quaint, like medium-sized building nestled between houses and whatnot. And you step inside the Green Room. And as you enter, you see this very well-to-do foyer with a lobby in the front, and as you walk through the door, a small bell on it rings, and even though it's a tiny bell, it seems to echo throughout the building. And from upstairs, you hear the sound of steps coming in your direction. And around this corner walks an orc down the steps, and says, "Welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?"
While they think about how they're gonna respond.
Oh.
You guys have a good night. I'm gonna jump off.
Good night.
Night.
What was the family's name again?
Chastel.
Okay. We were recommended to you by the Chastel family.
Oh, really?
What was the guy's name? The guard. I have it written down at home.
Udir.
Udir, or was it Urdir? Anyway, and Urdir. He gave us this card.
Well, that is something. How is the family, the Chastels?
They are going through a bit of a rough time, unfortunately.
I have not heard anything yet.
I believe most of the family is safe, but the Lord himself has sadly passed very recently.
I will need to get the books ready for them. But that is in the future for now. How can I help you?
We were hoping you might help us with some I think investment opportunities. Is that why we were coming here?
You've come to the right place. That is what I do here.
we're also looking to purchase some property, but I'm not sure if that's whether that's something you would handle or not.
Well, I could be the middle orc to speak to someone about purchasing estate. If you've come to me, then I would assume you are looking for something a little more than just shovels, as it were. But you do look like you've been out and about for a little bit.
Yes. It has been some time since we were back in town.
Well, it's a good time. Have you come to some recent finances?
Yes, while we were on the road recently.
That is usually what happens to adventurers like you. Yes, I can do what I can. Is it just a house you're looking to purchase?
I'll turn to Guryev and Khalas and raise my eyebrows at them.
We never really thought about our other options. I know we had talked about possibly one day purchasing an inn or investments, looking to other business ventures to build some, side income.
Well, depending on your prices, with the recent influx of refugees from Baldur's Gate, you could have a quite beneficial profit coming your way.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, more people in the system means more spending, but they're not exactly buying up all the wares themselves. Some of them are struggling a bit. So if your prices were lower, maybe you could have grab the lower market. The nobles have already had their spots in purchasing a place to stay. But the less fortunate are not likely to find a spot, so you could grab up their poverty levels and also help a few people. If you are adventurous, that is probably what you already do.
That does sound good. It would be good to help people from Baldur's Gate.
Yes, we did travel here from there originally.
Oh, were you part of the massive group of people that showed up?
Yes.
Oh my. Well, not all of them are as fortunate as you.
It was indeed a horrible situation.
I can't imagine. I suppose we should get started on the basis of what you have and work our way out from there. I am stationed here in the Green Room for, as long as Waterdeep isn't attacked like Baldur's Gate. So you can come here anytime and we can work out some investment or work on your income from your new businesses, possibly. Are you renting out this house? Being an adventurer, you probably won't be staying here for very long.
That depends. We have one of our number that may be staying here for a while.
Well, it's good to have someone to stay and manage the area, of course. Someone you trust.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you accrued the total amount? And she will walk behind the desk and pull out a rather large tome.
Have we what?
A tome. And,
No, before that.
She'll go behind the desk and pull out the tome and the ink and quill and ask about how much is your total that you're willing to spend, like your maximum.
Oh, okay.
Have you tallied up your total?
We did.
At one point.
And then we bought stuff.
The horse had... I don't have my notes on me. This is on me. Well, okay, so... It was... Because I thought somebody had written it somewhere. Is it in Discord?
Well, we totaled it up. I don't know.
I remember about 2 million gold was like the total.
Yep. It was like 2.4 million.
Okay. You can give her that number, or you can give her a different number if you want to keep some of it secret.
I mean, it sounded like they thought this was a reputable person, so I guess I'll just say 2 million, give or take. I mean, I don't think we want to spend all of it, but
2 million silver?
Gold.
Gold.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that is some serious spending money.
you can see why we asked for a recommendation of a reputable business.
I am not expecting of adventurers to go out. Before the mind wipe, I was able to gather some adventurers of that kind of cash, but not since then. It's been hard for people going out these days. It's mostly nobles that have that kind of money that comes to me. But, yes, okay, that is a nice round number we can start with. And she will start taking notes. Well, of course, names are needed. You don't need everyone's names, but if you have something for your collective group, I can add that to the ledger.
Of course. I am Delta.
Is there a surname?
Linn.
Alright.
This is...
Right down here. Is it,
you probably should have all of our names.
well, it's
in
entirely
case-
up to you.
Well, that way, any one of us can come in and speak with you about matters pertaining to our ventures.
Yes. I am very good with faces, although after the mind wipe, it was much more difficult.
I can imagine.
But let's hope that doesn't happen again. And your names are?
I am Khalas Nahar.
Yes, good, good.
Man, Guryev, the Ostra.
Very, very good. Okay. And
Oh,
you
there
said
is
were...
another.
Yes, you
There's
said there was
another one of
other.
us. Yes, Gwynnestari, I believe.
Okay, you said one name, or is that the surname as well?
Gwen, first name, last name, Nestari, I think. Or maybe it's a starry?
I think it's just Gwynnestari is her whole name.
Ah, I
And
see.
we shorten it to Gwen.
We just call her Gwen. Ah, that's it. So we don't know her surname.
Well,
It would
fine.
seem not.
Do you have any kind of image that you could show me so I can keep track of my life? Otherwise, he will have to accompany you if he is to gather some, any of the resources here.
Can I just like prestidigitation a little thing of her head?
You could shape water.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll get out my water bottle and just kind of like I can have I think 2 things active at once, right?
I believe so.
So I'll use one to make it look like her and one to make it opaque, so like to make it colored.
Okay. That's a very good trick. Alright. And she spends a few seconds kind of like observing your creation, and gets a good idea of like the sides of the face as well. Just get a good 3D image in her head, and she says, "Well, very good, very good. I will do my best to keep track of that face. Gwynnestari, you said."
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. She will continue writing some notes in the ledger. Right, now, you say you want to purchase home. Do you have an idea of where in the city you would like?
We were thinking maybe kind of somewhere near, between the mage area and the market.
Alright. I do believe I've heard of a few places that I can talk to about that area. Not too spendy, but good to stay nearby. Although I'll say that some of the mages can be rather noisy at times. But you are magical yourself, so you can probably handle it. I will get in touch with some of my contacts, and I will send a message to you as soon as I have some ideas.
Wonderful.
And is there anything else
perhaps we could set up a meeting with you in the next couple of days to discuss houses and other potential investment options.
Yes, it will take a couple of days to keep in contact with my ideal real people, but is what time works for you? I prefer appointments, but as you can see, some walking welcome.
I don't know, guys. What time works for us?
Well, usually having something ready to go do as early in the morning is ideal. Perhaps
Yeah, no.
let's say
9 o'clock?
Yeah, 9.
Alright.
That would be fine.
I can ask for you in 2 days.
Wonderful.
Alright. And do you want me to speak to them about purchasing a building for a business? Or we can sleep on it and get back to what you want to do during the meeting in 2 days.
A what or a business?
A building for a business.
Like we purchase a real estate.
But not
Perhaps an apartments building or a business
Yes.
or place to rent out businesses.
I would suggest deciding soon, as all the immigrants are trying to get as many homes as they want.
I think
to fit their
perhaps-
businesses in.
Perhaps an apartment building might be nice. We
Okay.
could, if they
think-
were decently priced, maybe also make some sort of barracks type room to help house additional people while they're trying to find their own housing.
Alright, are you looking for a what's the kind of house that everybody rents a room but gathers for like meals and whatnot?
hostel?
Boarding house? Oh, hostel, yeah.
Is it a hostel?
Um,
I thought
There's
hostels-
also
like
a bed and breakfast.
like a bed and breakfast. That might be good. Maybe like
That's what taverns
how
are
many
for.
how many floors are the houses?
It depends what we want.
Yeah, she's asking what you want.
Well, I'm just like I'm just saying in general, how tall would the tallest building be in floors? Maybe like
It'd be around like 3 floors. But it'd be slimmer. Depends on where you want to buy this building as well.
I think maybe like 3 floors then, in kind of maybe a safer area, near-ish the market, maybe like 10-15 minutes at the most. They might be
Are you
selling wares.
the castle wall or the north wall? The castle wall is a bit more pricey, but
I don't. It doesn't need to be in a pricey area. Just
Mid-market.
relatively safe.
The market is near just either Pressier or you could go for North Ward or the Trade Ward for major areas in the Trade Ward to get you.
I believe
Maybe north.
we were thinking of the North Ward.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
We did have a location in mind.
Well, for our own.
Well, yes, but she needs to know
home,
if we can get that information to purchase, and how much.
Well, no, we're talking about a building for a business at the moment.
She was gonna ask around whichever area you prefer and get some estimates for a building to start a business or apartments kind of thing.
Yeah. So like residential and business.
Yes.
Yes.
For residential, I know we were looking around the North Ward district area. Somewhere perhaps around, well, fairly close to, what is CD? The Castle District?
It was kind of between the mage area and the market.
Yeah, it was N58 was the plot. And it just said it was a villa. N58! Helmfast Villa.
We want to buy a villain. One villain, please.
We could
You'll
buy
have
a
to go to
tavern.
adventurer skill for that.
What? Are you sure?
There's a
Alright.
ruin inn. That's cool.
I will look into the North Ward and the Cracker Ward for you for any kind of business.
Wonderful.
Is that everything?
I believe so.
I think so.
If you have
For now.
other questions, we will meet again in 2 days. Or I will be here tomorrow. If you have some questions, just stop by. I greatly appreciate your help, and if you were recommended by the chat dogs, I believe that it will go rather smoothly. She gets up and comes to shake your hand.
I shake her hand.
Thank you for your business, and welcome to the green room.
Thank you. Then I'll head outside.
I will follow.
Okay. Head back to Wall Street. Alright. What's next?
Let's see. We sold things, we bought some things. We talked to the person. Oh, Adventurers Guild, I believe. Khalas wanted to go there.
Oh yeah.
You want to head to the Adventurers Guild, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have the name of the place you wanted to go to. Guryev told you about the Green Blade Tower, which is fairly close to where you want to have set up. And,
That's right. 'Cause, yeah, I wanted to be close to that too.
you walk through the streets of Waterdeep, and you come across a very stout and tall building that seems to be in the center of a circle of buildings, as it were. There are no buildings adjacent to it. And you see there's like very sturdy, epic looking doors made of wood and metal that are in front of it. They open by themselves, and a person walks out into the street without anyone touching the clothes behind him. You enter. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. So you step up to the large, I don't know, maybe you're like, it's enchanted! Strike it down!
Feel like, never mind. This is a silly place.
So you walk up the steps and go in, or the doors as you approach open to reveal the main hall of this tower. And as you walk in, they close behind you. And in the hall, there are various tables that are strewn about, and along the walls there are emblems and pieces of armor. There aren't a whole lot of people in here. A few people just milling around and speaking at tables and talking to each other. And as you walk in, a rather short, feathery individual trots, pads up to you. It's about 3 feet tall. And
How cute!
it trods up to you and says, hello! Welcome! You are not part of the guild yet, but that is about to change, yes? Welcome to the Greenglade Tower. What can I get started for you?
Well, we've never been here before. Just
always
kind
remember
of-
a face.
You remember me?
I always remember a face, and I know I haven't seen yours before.
Oh, yes, sorry. You know, there was the whole memory wipe thing, and I don't know if I've been here before, but it's new to me. Yeah, just kind of curious about the Adventurers Guild, and what do you do here, and do you provide assistance for adventurers, or companions, or the like?
Well, we do offer some quests to go out. Before the wipe, it was quite a scene. There was people running about and slaying monsters and saving people from danger. It was quite. I am not all it. But since then, it has been a bit of a struggle. We are attempting to regain what we have lost before. Right now, we have sent out some of our magical friends to the Mage Ward to try and help them discover what is going on and how we can further push people to find these items and rid them of their strength over us. Also, with the influx of immigrants from Baldur's Gate, I have some of our very special, highly skilled holy members down in the a few of the feeding halls, helping out the impoverished, not so well-to-do for. It's very sad, but we are doing what we can to help out. There aren't.
So,
oh, sorry. Yes.
well, so hold on. So you're saying you're helping with the investigation of these magical items, and you have adventure members of this guild going out and looking for them?
Yes, it is a bit tough.
What do these members get if they bring the items in?
Well, they get the memories back. The ultimate reward is knowledge, yes?
I suppose that's true.
If
But
you-
do they get any payment, or I mean, surely there's some sort of reimbursement or something?
Well, their funds on their journey are paid for by the guild. Whatever they find on their journey, we distribute throughout to help fund the guild, so that we may continue on fighting evil, such whatnot. There isn't really a monetary reward for that particular thing. We are being funded by the Mage Guild for the help that we are receiving, or giving, pardon, to discover the items as well. There are some of the more strength and dexterous people that are going out and looking for items in general. Even if it's not the items that have this going on, right? We bring back anything we can and hope maybe it is one of the items, but right now it's very difficult. There are so few items out there that are being discovered at the moment.
The Mage Guild hasn't given you any information on the legendary items, or the ones that need to be destroyed.
Well, yes, they have told me a little bit about it. It's a trickle. It's not all at once. They're getting some clues about certain things and sending some out to investigate that area, but it's not always what's the word? Grasping it. Lucrative opportunity, I guess. They have some idea of what it might be or where it might be. We'll send out someone, but it's hard. With the portals, though, we helped with the portals, yes. We helped bring the cities together and made it easier for us to send out people to the other parts of Faerun.
Except for Baldur's Gate, where it brought in a demon instead.
We don't like to talk about that.
Yes, I'm sure.
We are still trying to figure out how we were interrupted, as it were. And why Baldur's Gate? I'm not sure. Why not? Why aren't we important enough for that? I'm not sure.
Okay. So what do you get when you become a member of this guild?
Well, you get your very own tavern, as you can see.
A
And
tavern?
point around to the purple lions on the wall. You will wear one with pride. And everyone who sees you will know that you're part of the Green Glade Tower.
Is that it? That's it.
No, of course not. That sounds ridiculous. You also, as a member, any purchase you make on the road will be reimbursed, and any monetary value you bring in will help the guild, and you can keep any items you have, no matter what. We also have a junior level companion squires, yes, to help anyone going out. Although, if you are going after the artifacts, I do not recommend it. They are very dangerous, and we do not allow any squires to go. You also are able to come in and join our feasts and our parties. Whenever an artifact is destroyed, we have a feast that night, and it is wonderful.
And how many feasts have you had? Since you have a feast, every time an artifact is destroyed, how many feasts have you had?
It was a bit difficult at the start with the first time, and then there were a couple times where several were destroyed all at once, which was rather enlightening to see how much knowledge could come in all at once. But I believe we had 4 or 5. I believe it's 5.
Excuse me. Interesting. Well, I did not know what to expect, but I certainly didn't expect this.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. I guess more like an establishment that had high-level quests or the like, instead of having to go to the job board and help Susie find her cat or what have you. Like, I was expecting something a little more...
I think she was looking more for contract work that would be sourced through you guys to your employee, to your group members.
We do have that. We don't have the... it's a bit hard with the Everett being about the same level of experience.
You have
any
records?
Of the high, as you say, quest to go out and accomplish something. No dragon slaying right now. No. That is too dangerous for everyone at this level. But yes, there are some. We have some contacts in Silvery Moon and Athkatla that have some quests to go around and defeat monsters in that area.
Do you happen to have a records book of your members?
Well, that is a bit more complicated.
Let me see your ledger.
Because how are we to know that we aren't members of this guild? If perhaps we had signed or joined your guild prior.
I see what you're saying. Well,
She has a point.
what are your names? And I can check.
My name is Khalas Nahar.
Also, with names, what is your specialty?
I am a cleric.
Very good, yes. Would you like me to check the others' names?
That's up to them, I think. Some people might be looking for their old past, and others might be fine with starting anew.
This should be interesting. I'm pretty sure I'll be the only Guryev on your list.
Well, it is an uncommon name. But I can check. And would you like me to check? Yes.
Me?
Gesturing to Delta.
Yes, Delta Lynn.
Alright, very good, very good. What is your specialty?
So far, wizard and sorcerer.
Alright, very good. If you'd like, you can head to the mage ward. Ask them about us. Maybe you'll get a little bit of a glimpse in what the research is going on there. I can check right now if you'd like, or I can help you with any other services you have.
I don't think we have any other services that we need, so if you want to go ahead and check our names. There was an event that happened in... Oh, where was it? You know, a year ago when the wipe happened. Oh my gosh, where was it? That starting place.
Asher Benford.
Asha Benford. That's where we were, right?
That was
Where-
the feast.
Yeah. There was some sort of feast or something of other adventurers or warriors or heroes or something that happened in Ashen Benford. Have you heard of this?
That is where it all started. We have had some people there.
What is it all?
What is it? What was it?
The event or
Yes.
the feast?
Both, I guess. The feast first. What was that?
The feast was defeating of a great enemy. We have in our records that someone of great power was terrorizing the whole area, for doing nasty things. You can learn more about it once you join the guild. But they was taken down, and feast in their honor to slaying was a great thing.
And were just anyone invited to this feast, or was it only those
no,
that
no.
were in...
Just the ones who slayed said person.
So that means we must have helped. And I look at Guryev and Delta. We
You were
helped
there?
in this. We were there. That That
Oh my! I am in the presence of. Ooh, ooh! All right.
Yes. Bow to me.
His feathers will ruffle. Well then, I absolutely hope that you are part of our guild. The thing that happened afterwards was quite devastating. Several of our members did not make it out, unfortunately, and they were very strong as well. But something happened. We had a great surge of magic power in that one area, and after the wipe, can you believe that? Oh my! But yes, monsters of all kinds just devastated the area. Very very sad for their losses. We got as much information as that as we could.
Huh. And you said we could research more about that in the records?
Yes, it is part of a private library, yes.
But you have to be a member, I'm guessing?
Yes, unfortunately.
I see, okay. Well,
What
go
if
check the
What
records.
if I have access to the mage's private libraries?
Well, then you
Is
have to check the
Is
pictures.
that enough? Oh, okay.
That is not the same. We are helping the Mage Guild. We are not
I see.
directly associated.
Do you guys do any work with the Order? The Order of the Gauntlet?
We have, I think, one of the paladins that is helping feed the hungry is part of that order.
Do you know if there is a headquarters here in Waterdeep? I know there was one in Baldur's Gate, but I never got a chance to check it out before, everything happened.
Everything. Oh my gosh. Well, I believe that Baldur's Gate was the main meeting place for the order, but I believe that Torm has a temple here. You could always go and ask them about that. One of the clerics or paladins may be able to say something.
Alright. I will check it out.
Is there anything else I can help you with before I go into it?
Not at this time, no. You've answered a lot of questions and given us some answers, which is amazing.
Well,
They do seem to be hard to find these days.
Yeah.
it's understandable. People, especially since what happened in Baldur's Gate, people are very untrusting of who could be evil. But you passed our test. Walking through those doors, you are not evil.
I pat Guryev on the back. I'm so proud of you, buddy. You're not evil.
And,
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
you will kind of do a short bow and then scurry off into up one of the staircases.
You seem nice. I forgot to ask for a name.
It's okay.
Par for the course.
Just some things you can't change, I guess.
We try.
I didn't ask for a name because that's not what my character would do. Alright, so... Khalas, you are part of the Order of the Gauntlet, right? Or are you just a follower?
I don't know.
Okay, well this
I know
is...
that was Vastid's plan for me, was to, when I left the monastery at 18, I was to go out, explore the world, find my god, or find a god that I deemed worthy to worship. And his kind of, parent expectation was like, yes, and then you will join the order and you will become one of our clerics, our established clerics of the order. That was Vastid's plan. I don't know if Khalas followed through with it.
Okay.
I could see her doing it.
Well, we are getting, next group of memories will be player-based, so if you want, you can have Khalas be in the order. Like
Okay.
remember that you're in the order. And Delta or Guryev, I'm not sure how often you'd spend here. Delta is more of a West Coast kind of person, so she might be more likely to be a part of this guild. My question is, would Delta be a part of this guild?
Yes.
She wouldn't be part of the Waterdeep Mage Guild?
What would be the difference? Like, what do they do instead?
So the Mage Guild would be more in charge of city magical episodes, I suppose. More local kind of thing. While the Adventurers Guild is more international, spreading out, going to other cities and going on
Exploring.
adventures. Yeah.
Whereas the local mage guild is like local based. You stay in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Khalas would be adventuring, but she'd probably,
I
after
think
exploring the world,
Delta would be adventuring.
Okay. Alright. Well, that means that the Owlin will find your name in the Book of Records. Were you planning on staying Wizard Sorcerer throughout your journey upwards?
Yes.
Alright. So, is there anything you'd like to do in the hall here while you're waiting for the Owlin?
What's in there? Like, what do I see when I look around?
You look around, you see the tables. There's a main area for, like, it's like a stage, just kind of plopped in the center to like talk to everyone around them. Tables around it, a couple people are stationed at tables and like just talking to each other. You see on the walls, there's various different pieces of weapons, armor. You see an area for like trophies, like taxidermy heads. Like there's a large bull head, a black dragon head as well, and then like various things on pedestals that seem to have been gathered from adventurers to signify what they've done.
I probably just like kind of wander around and see what I can just like look at all the stuff that's around.
Okay. And the two of you?
Khalas would probably be checking out the weapons, the armor, and the people who are just kind of milling about. Just kind of observing.
I would be looking for signs of my past self, like if I left anything here or had anything that I wrote down, things like that.
We find
signs of yourself.
graffiti. We find graffiti on the table. It's like carved in the wood table. It just says Guryev was here. Guryev spot.
Do you think you would have traveled as far as Waterdeep in your expeditions and joined this guild?
I don't know.
This is an opportunity for you to say yes or no. I don't know if it'd be more your
It's possible.
bag.
Again, Probably wouldn't have joined a guild, to be honest.
You were part of a small group of people. I'm not sure how you wanted to start with that as like a group of individuals.
I really can't read the notes that I had written down, so I guess when I get back tomorrow I can look at it and I'll message you about it.
Okay. Alright. So you're all three are just wandering around looking at either the trophies or the items, the armor, weapons on the walls, people watching as well. Occasionally someone will come down steps and head out automatic doors. After like 15 minutes, the Owlin will not quite fly, but just like glide down the steps and into the hall. Looks like it has a very excited scroll in its beak, and plop down next to Delta and say, "Oh my! Well, yeah, this is very exciting news. According to these records, you, Delta Lim, Sorcerer Wizard, were a part of the Green Glade Tower. Oh my! Oh, I always love getting new guild members, especially someone who's already been in the guild. Oh.
Kind of like remembering old members. New old friends.
Yes, of course. I don't quite know what happened to your tabard, but I... pardon me, may I place a wing on your shoulder?
Sure.
He'll reach up and gently tap your shoulder, and as he does so, the symbol of the Green Glade Tower appears, like a mark that hasn't been activated yet. And after about 5 seconds, it will fade away again. Oh my! Yes, okay. That confirms it. Well, welcome, Master Delta Lim, back to the Green Glade Tower. I'm so glad that you were able to make it back after what happened in Ashman Fort.
Yes, it was rather distressing.
I do not know. I don't leave this tower, but I've had stories from so many people. It did not sound very pleasant. Well, since you are part of our guild, I will bring you a new, fresh tabard that you may wear, and others can see that you are part of the guild as well. And you have access to everything, just about. Is there anything I can do for you in returning to Waterdeep?
I don't think so. Not at the moment, anyway.
All right. Well, would your partners like to be a part of the guild?
Not at this time, no.
That is unfortunate, but maybe you'll come around. With an additional member, you get a discount as recommendations to join.
Good to know.
Well then, shall I retrieve a tablet for you? And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Wonderful.
Yes, yes. He'll pluck up on his feathers and like when kids like spread their arms and run away, act like they're flying. He'll spread his wings and like run to get a fresh tablet for you. Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave the tower?
I want to ask him about bringing artifacts. Like, you bring them here and they get destroyed, or what?
Okay. Well, if you'll wait, it doesn't take quite as long as retrieving, but he'll come back down and he has a piece of cloth that's the same emblem as what you see here, and it's rather long and it has a hole in the top to stick your head. He'll present it to you folded and pressed.
Thank you. I was wondering, you mentioned about bringing the artifacts here. What was I? I'm sorry, I am brain dead today. Did you destroy them here, or?
Oh, no. We don't have that kind of strength. We have our paladins and clerics go to one of the temples, and it requires the help of from a deity to destroy.
Yes. Do we get the reward from the temples too? Like we've taken them to temples in the past, they have given us some sort of reward, typically.
So, is this the player or the character saying this?
That's what I'm saying to him. Like, I'm asking him because we got rewards from the temple, and I'm asking him, like, because he wants us to bring them there, and I'm trying to figure out, like, if it's the same or better or worse to bring them there. Like, it would be easier because we wouldn't have all the hassle. You know what I mean?
Right, but the temples have never offered a reward.
Really?
Nope. They said
they've
it
always
was
given
so
us
that,
stuff.
People wouldn't bring in false artifacts and demand money for them.
I guess never mind then.
Okay.
I just feel like we got stuff from them, but maybe it's just because they were like being nice because we were dirt poor. I don't know.
Yeah, they they only gave us some equipment and some food. for traveling. But it was very limited.
The one in Baldur's Gate did give you room and board for bringing you in, but that was it. And I believe one piece of armor, maybe. It was a very long time ago. But the very first one in Shadowdale gave someone dwarven armor because you had given your armor up. Do you remember that? It was at the very start of the game.
That was a long time ago.
It was.
Yeah.
That was
It was-
pre-COVID. The good old days.
Alright, so anything else you'd like?
I don't think so.
Alright. So you, if you'd like, Delta, you can put on the tabard, and wear it proudly, or tuck it away somewhere to make it so you're not outing yourself all the time. Either way.
For now, since we're in town, I'll tuck it away, I guess.
Okay. So you put it in your bag and say farewell to the Yellen as you head out the automatic doors.
Well, what was the next stop?
Feel like that was it?
Should we head back to the inn and catch Gwen up on what happened? What's the plan? Get some food.
What is the plan?
Good plan.
We should count our money. That could be like the rest of today.
Okay. Well, if you'd like, we can end it there, so you can think about where you want to go to next. It hasn't been that long. It's probably like mid-afternoon at this point, so if you want to do more today, you can. And you also have one more day in Waterdeep of just free time before you go back and talk to the orc.
Yeah.
So you can think about what you're going to do, and we'll end it here. Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We did everything we planned to do.